All right, guys. Welcome back to Dave's Gaming. We're coming out with you right now with. I'm going to show you a little clip that it's a new game called Sonic Racing. They have the Sonic All Star Racing, but this one's going to be I guess a second part of it or something. But it looks really good, and yeah, let's get to the video. Alright guys, here's another game that I was telling y'all about in one of my other videos. This is the other game that I was excited about, called Mario Party Switch, I guess. I don't know if they're going to call it 11 or Switch, but I think it's called Mario Party Switch. But whatever it is called, it's looks like they're taking it back to the way the Mario Party used to be. And I think it's going to be a good video. A good game. So let's get to the video.
Okay, you ready for this?
All right.
He's desperate.
Don't even think about it. All or nothing. Yes! Come on, man.
Hey.
Ray, what's up?
What are y'all doing? Come play.
Okay. Gotta change it up, though.
That's gonna go too fast. Let's do it this way.
We need to have, like, some angles.
Okay. That looks cool. Ready? Do it.
Oh, game on.
Okay.
You're going.
Oh.
Really? Come on.
All right, let's do another one.
Are you guys ready to do this?
All right, betting on this one. Fast and inside.
Okay. All right, ready? Yeah. Oh, wow.
One more. One more.
We should do one more. Rematch.
What was that? 3, 2, 1.
Okay guys, so that is another game that I liked that I wanted to show y'all. And in the video I didn't notice that they had named it. So the game is going to be called looked like to me that it was going to be called Super Mario Party. And I love the past Super Mario Parties. They're like one of my favorite games. But in the last couple Mario Parties they've put everybody in one vehicle, and it's not really been about who wins, I guess. I'm not really exactly for sure how they was doing it, but everybody was in one vehicle, so I didn't care much for it. But I believe in this one is, you know, whenever I do get a Switch, that'll be one of the games that I actually probably will get. because that's a good game for me and my family. All of us love playing video games, so it'll be good for us to get, because it looks like a pretty good game. All right, let's get to another one. All right, guys, this is not containing to Switch. This is actually moving over to Xbox, but this is another game that I'm really looking forward to. I've not played them before, but I've heard a lot about it, and this game looks like it's something I'd really love to get into. But it comes out in October, if you want to know. It's actually up for pre-order right now, and if you pre-order, you get Grand Theft Auto money. They give you like a free shark card, if you know what that is. It's just like on-game money. But shark cards are expensive, so it'd be good to get just free money if you pre-order it. So I'm thinking about, paying like half of it whenever I pre-order it, and then paying the other half whenever I get the game. That way I break it in half so it won't seem so big, because they're usually $60. So if I pay $30 whenever I pre-order it, and then pay $30 whenever I get it, it's not that bad. So let's get into the. This is the third trailer that they've come out with. It's just showing you what the game is going to kind of be about, and the name is Red Dead Redemption 2. So yeah, let's get in the video.
Listen to me. We don't want to kill any of you, but trust me, we will. Wake them up a little.
This whole thing is pretty much done. We're more ghosts than people.
You have got to keep faith. They will not crush us.
Good old Dutch. My best friend. You know how we met? A pair of hucksters trying to rob each other. Back in '78 or thereabouts.
You have to love yourself a fire. It's one of the blessings. Sure, we can have fire. And we can have the knowledge of fire. But with that comes the knowledge of everything. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a robbery.
Sons of Dutch. Makes us brothers. Sometimes brothers make mistakes.
You'll never change. I know that.
All of you venerate savagery. And you will die savagely. Get out here!
Stay strong. Stay with me. You have to love yourself a fire.
Product not yet rated.
All right, guys, that was the game, and just like everything else, Rockstar don't have it on the Switch. So if you do have a Switch, you might want to go try to get you an Xbox or a PS4, whichever one you want. But I would recommend an Xbox, because I'm a humongous Switch fan, Nintendo fan, have been all my life. I've played it ever since the first Nintendo. Love Nintendo. But Nintendo, I think, I don't know why Rockstar has not come on the Switch, because in my eyes, the Switch really is a pretty good system. I mean, it's not running on as high as quality, but as far as the system goes, I think it's a decent system. I just think there's a lot of stuff that Nintendo's doing that's making the Switch not as good as they could be. But yeah, that is the game. If you want it, you have to get an Xbox or a PS4. So, looks like a very good game to me. It has great graphics, and it looks like the time period is going to be about 1899. So there won't be any cars or anything. It's a lot like, it's Rockstar Games. So Rockstar is the same company that come out with Grand Theft Auto, and it's a lot like Grand Theft Auto, except for it's back in 1899. So back in that time, they didn't have vehicles and stuff. So back in the day, you have like horses and stuff like that you actually get instead of cars. It's based on a lot of the same, but a little different. So I think it's going to be a really good game. They had Red Dead Redemption 1. Never played it. I always thought about getting it, but never did seem to get it. But I started playing online about a year ago on Grand Theft Auto, and I love the online a lot better. So I think I'm going to get the Red Dead Redemption so I can play with my cousin. Me and him play Grand Theft Auto a lot. So, but if you want to, I play Grand Theft Auto 5. So if you want to, if you do play and you want me to play with you, just hit me up on Facebook. If you know me. If you don't know me, then just leave a comment and then I'll give you my gamer tag and you can look me up and we can play a little Grand Theft Auto online. But yeah, I've got another game that I know of, at least one more that I want to show you. And yeah, let's get to the video. Alright guys, I'm getting to the next video, and the next game that I'm going to show you, that I don't know if it has a release date on it yet, because they've not showed. This is only the second video they've showed. The video that they showed is not very long, but it does tell you one big thing that they're bringing to this video, this game. And this game is called, well, I won't tell you. I'll let you see it, and then I'll tell you my thoughts on it after. So let's get to the video. Alright guys, like you've seen, it's from Giant Software, and it is for Farming Simulator. On the bottom, all it says is PS4, but I'm hoping that it comes for Xbox One, because I am a Farming Simulator game buyer. I love the farming simulators. The last couple games they've had has been, the last couple games they've had has been pretty good. The last two, because you've been able to. The last one I loved because you had, well, I'm not going to go into it because a lot of people might not know what I'm talking about, but it looks like a pretty good game. The one thing that I seen in the video was it looked like they were bringing John Deere to the picture. So I mean, everybody's been waiting on John Deere. John Deere, at least in the eastern part of the United States, John Deere's a huge company. in my eyes, one of the biggest. I mean, if you're a John, if you got a John Deere, you got the best. I mean, it's just how everybody thinks around here. I mean, John Deere is a big company, and everybody's been wanting John Deere, so I think it's going to make it sell a little better. And another thing in the video, it looked like that they've not had in the other ones is horses. They've not had horses in the past farming simulators. If you've not played the farming simulators, go on and check some of them out. The Farm Simulator 17, it looked like it was a really good game. And the reason I'm going back to 17 is with the farming simulators, they do every other year for consoles, and then for mobile, they do every other year for mobile. So 18 was mobile and 19 is a farm simulator console game, and then 20 will be mobile, 22 will be console, or 21 will be a console. Yeah, whatever, but it goes back and forth. But on here it just says PS4, so I'm hoping they have it for Xbox One, but I'm sure they will. I mean, they might not right off the bat, but I know that Farming Simulator always pretty much has it for both, so I'm pretty sure it's usually a both kind of video game. I would say that Switch will probably end up getting it sooner or later, but just like all the other games they've ever had, it'll be months later, and everybody will already play it for everything else. That's one thing that does make me a little mad is Switch, yeah, they're getting all these other games that everybody has, you know, a lot of them, but they're always late. They're always really late getting it. I mean, by the time they get these games, Switch has already, I mean, the Xbox is, people's already got tired of it on Xbox. I mean, yeah, you're going to, I mean, some people are going to go check it out for Xbox, but, I mean, for Switch, but if it's the same thing, why would you want to play it on Switch? I mean, the only thing I could see is where the Switch has mobility. I don't know. But, give me a second, and I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to see if there's any more videos that I want to show you, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, this is one more game that I wanted to show you that I think that some people will like and some people won't. I think if, well, I'll give you my thought on it after the video. So, no further ado, Yoshi. Alright, my thoughts on that video game is I think it could be a really good thing because everybody loves Yoshi. But there's just certain things that I think they're doing wrong. For one thing, they're making the background look like cardboard. I mean, some people, the first video game they done, the first Yoshi was cardboard. And I understand that some people like that. But after the first one didn't do great. I mean, I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, the first one didn't do A really, really good video game. I think they should make it like a 2D platform Mario game, but make it a Yoshi game. And I think that would really, really boost the sales of it. Or you could make it like a 3D Mario, but have like 3D Yoshi. I think a lot of people are liking the 3D stuff now. I mean, a lot of people, I think it's something different, but it's still not really I don't think it's what everybody wants to see. Everybody's already seen a Yoshi that has the cardboard like that. I mean, everybody's seen it. I've played it. My wife's played it. I mean, it's the same stuff. Nintendo needs to do something fresh. You know, another thing they could do, not necessarily on that game, but another thing they could, Switch could do to make their Switch better is remaster some of their old video games. Like they could go Mario 3 remastered, but have it still the 2D platform, but make it with a new look. You know, have the same stages and everything, just make it look better. I mean, so many people would buy that. I mean, everybody loves. I mean, the Super Nintendo was one of the best systems ever made. I think, in my eyes, Super Nintendo was way above everybody else at the time. You know, at the time you had Sega Genesis. I mean, everybody loved Sega Genesis, including me. I loved it, but it was no Super Nintendo. I mean, Super Nintendo was just way further at the time. It's just so much better. They could do so much stuff, but in my eyes right now, Xbox is whipping everybody's butt. That's just the way I think. Xbox is coming out. Their people's coming out with some pretty good games. No, I'm not the biggest first-party supporter with Xbox, but as far as their systems, on their third-party games, when you think of third-party games, I mean, they're not really coming out with the games. Everybody can have the games. So if you can get third party, if you're in the systems for the third party, and this is my eyes with it, if this is just me, if everybody has third party support, let's say everybody has the same third party support, and just like, let's say Grand Theft Auto is a third party game, and you're wanting Grand Theft Auto, but you don't have a system, and you're wanting to buy a system. What is the first thing that somebody looks for whenever picking a system? In my eyes, the first thing is games. So if you're in it for Grand Theft Auto, then the next thing you're going to be looking for is power. You're going to be looking to see which system is pushing the most power, and what's the setup on the game systems, how good is the setup, the look of the system. I think Xbox is killing it on that. I think Xbox, in my eyes, Xbox is running on a whole lot better look. You know, I like PlayStation, don't get me wrong. I think PlayStation's a good system if you like PlayStation, but I think Xbox One has killed it this time. PS4 is done a whole lot better with their online this time than with the PS3, because the PS3 kind of stunk because of their online, which they've done a whole lot better. PS3's doing a lot better now, but Xbox is still killing it. Switch is selling really good, but the only reason is because of the portability. If Switch didn't have the portability, it would be gone. Sorry, guys. So that's the video games that I wanted to show y'all. The most game on all those games I showed you that I'm looking forward to the most, I think probably is the Red Dead Redemption. I've not played it yet, so I'm really looking forward to the Red Dead Redemption because I want to play it. I really do. I want to play it. The Mario Party I'm looking forward to. On E3, Nintendo didn't have a whole lot of stuff to show, so I mean, I think what ruined it was everybody already knew what they were doing. So, I mean, undoubtedly somebody in Nintendo has dropped the ball and let everybody know what was coming out. So it was no surprise on anything Nintendo were doing. So that's what dropped the ball on it. But Well, the games that I probably will buy on those, the ones that I showed you, I don't know about the Farm Simulator yet because we've not really seen the very first trailer that they've made was really not much to show. I mean, they showed it was pretty much to show what graphics and stuff they were pushing, and they're pushing a lot better graphics than they normally are. So they were just pushing the graphics. The second video was pretty much based around the John Deere. So, I mean, yeah, we're getting John Deere, but I'm not going to buy the game just because there's a John Deere tractor on there I can run around with. I mean, if I want to play with the tractor, I can go on my Grand Theft Auto that I already have and hop in a tractor and go ride it. I mean, because you have tractors, and they're green, look just like a John Deere on Grand Theft Auto. No, they don't say John Deere, but who cares? You have to, they're going to have to do something that they've not done before, something a little extra, you know, that they need to make everybody buy the farm simulators. Because, I mean, yeah, you have those ones that are going to buy it all the time, but I'm not going to buy it just because I've bought it before. Because the 17 I didn't buy. I mean, I've played it, but I never bought it. I don't have it. I will be getting the Red Dead Redemption 2 because I want to play it. I mean, I'm going to play the online aspect of it. I probably won't do the offline, you know, everything on it. I probably won't do that. But if my wife does want to do it, I'll probably let her. But in Nintendo, if you see this video, we're looking for, I mean, a lot of people right now are waiting for, I think you're doing a good job. I think Nintendo's doing a good job at bringing some of the games from the Wii U over, because there were so many games from the Wii U that was really good first-party games, and I think that they're doing a great job by doing that, especially the Mario Kart 8. I think bringing the Mario Kart 8 was a great idea, but I also want my Mario Kart 9 to come too. I mean, everybody's is playing the Mario Kart 8, and yeah, we're fine with it right now, but I would say summer to fall of 2019, I want my Mario Kart 9. Or at least by the end of next year, I want my Mario Kart 9. You know, because porting the Mario Kart 8 over, it's not a new Mario Kart game. I mean, you just gave me, in my eyes, you gave me a Mario Kart 8 that the battle was screwed up in Wii U. I mean, the battle was decent. I liked the battle, but a lot of people didn't like the battle. And I think what they done with the battle was good, but I also think they kind of screwed it up a little bit too because of the way they done it. Another game I'd like to see come to Switch is a 2D platform Mario. Like I've said before, I've said it 100 times, and I'll say it again. I want my 2D platform Mario. That was the main reason I bought my Wii U, was for my Mario. I mean, the 2D Mario was the Super Mario Brothers Wii U was the game that I saw it on for the first time, and I loved it. I mean, it was the first time I ever saw Mario in HD, and I thought it was awesome. I mean, some people just like it's overrated, nobody wants it anymore. Yes, we do want it. I want it. That's the reason I buy a system sometimes, is because of the games is really why Mario is the reason I buy Nintendo games. Super Mario Brothers and Mario Kart is the two games that I buy it for, and Splatoon. Splatoon, I think, is the best thing since Mario. I think they've done a great job at bringing new games to the Nintendo. So, you know, if you can bring some more games like Splatoon, I think it'd be I think that's an awesome thing. You know, but still stick with, just because Nintendo, you're getting new games, please stick with some of the older games. Because people still love your Mario. I mean, Mario is never going to die. In my eyes, Mario will always be there. Donkey Kong, I think they should make a new Donkey Kong game. No, there's not a whole lot of people that does play it, but the ones that do want it, make it for us. I mean, all you need to do is bring back some of the stuff that you had on that people want. You know, figure out what people want and bring it back to them. You know, some of the Tropical Freeze felt like it just wasn't a Mario game for some reason. But, you know, Donkey Kong is a great game, so I think everybody wants to see a new Donkey Kong game. Leave in the comments of some of the games that you want to see, and let me know what you want to see, so I can, you know, see if it's pretty much the same thing as everybody else wants to see. And one more thing that I'd like to see for the Switch, I would love to see a new Mario Maker for Switch. I think it'd be hard to do, but I think if you switch it around a little bit, because of the Wii U had Mario Maker, and it had the where you could draw on your screen. You know, had the screen on your controller, which you would have to play Mario Maker off port before you could play it, unless you redone it. But you could redo it to where you could make it on the screen instead of having to touch it. You could use your joysticks and stuff to make it. I mean, you could redo it somehow to where it would fit really good with the Switch. I think if you bring it off dock, then yeah, use your screen to use your whatever the thing is, like a pencil that you use. I'm sorry, I don't have the right term. But yeah, please like and subscribe. And please comment to what you want to see next. I'll probably be playing some more of the old school video games, and I might try to start getting some more videos of some of my video games on my Xbox, if you want to see them. So just let me know what you want to see. I do love playing video games, so anything else you want me to do on my channel, I mean, I don't know, funny videos or something, I mean, I can do just about anything you want. So just let me know, and like I said, please subscribe and like the video. You don't have to necessarily like the video, but please subscribe. Let your friends and family know about the videos that I post, so we can get the videos big. And if I can reach 100 subscribers, I'll start giving stuff away. I'll start giving like a giveaway, you know, for like the 8th person or 10th person that comments or something like that. You know, I can do stuff like that, or, you know, I can do questions about video games, or you can, anything, you know, I can do anything. But, you know, we got a little ways to go, but I've got 20-some subscribers now, so, you know, hopefully in so many months, maybe I might be able to get to 100 subscribers and start giving, you know, video games away, or anything, whatever you want to, you know, whatever. But thanks for watching, and peace out.